What is up, guys? Digitalnex here, and what if I told you ghosts were among us and you could marry one of them? Well, we're about to find out if that's possible in today's video, so let's just go ahead and jump right in.
Hello, who's in this space right now?
But before meeting, Rebecca was already in a relationship with Rupert, a ghost.
Casper, the very edgy ghost, speak to me. What are your words from beyond the grave? What's that? Oh my gosh, you don't say. That's crazy. I thought so too. Casper, the edgy ghost, says that you should watch me instead of Sssniperwolf. Who would have thought? Only I could hear the ghost, though. Not crazy, by the way. I obviously don't judge people. Look behind me. Who am I to judge? You know, you're free to do whatever you want. You want to be in love with the ghost, you go ahead and go right for it. But if I'm okay with you dating a ghost, you should be okay with me poking a little fun every once in a while.
How do you balance your friendship with Rupert without getting jealous?
And their otherworldly connection has been judged by those still alive.
How do I not get jealous of the ghost? Very easy. I can't see the ghost, nor can I hear the ghost. So it's not really a problem, you know? He don't bother me none. You know, sometimes she wants to go on a date with him, and I was a little skeptical at first, don't get me wrong. I followed her around, and it's literally her just wandering around by herself, talking to herself. You know, that's what it looks like. She could be talking to Rupert for all I know.
Today they are asking Rupert how he really feels about sharing his partner.
How do you feel about Catherine?
That's so funny. I can't have schizophrenia because I'm diabetic. I'm just It cancels each other out, you know?
I'm Rebecca. This is my partner, Catherine, and I have been judged before because I am also in a relationship with a ghost.
Don't get me wrong. I love a good ghost story, you know? I was trying to think of a good ghost story. Alright, you know, I love spooky stuff. I love going to spooky places. I love anything scary. The Conjuring is one of my favorite movie series to watch. It's a comfort movie, you know? Just want to chill at home and watch some ghosts terrorize some people. I feel like I've seen a good variety of stuff. I've seen a man marry Hatsune Miku. I've never seen anyone be in a relationship with a ghost, so I'm kind of curious as to how this is going to play out.
It was following a ghost tour that I had just led, and he called out to me. He asked me if I was walking home alone. He asked if he could escort me.
The ghost asked if he could walk me home because if something did happen, you know, he was gonna jump out in front of it and protect me. I'm trying, girl, I am trying hard to believe that Rupert is here with us in spirit, because obviously he's gonzo. I guess. You know, it's always the people that, like, I will taunt a ghost. I'm like, I want to see a ghost, I'll taunt it. We're the people that never see ghosts, but the people who are just like, yeah, I saw a ghost the other day, it's kind of crazy. Like, okay.
He started hanging out more where I was living. He was always very clear on boundaries. He never wanted to press being inside.
It's a problem when ghosts got better manners than most men. Are you sure he just wanted to go on a date? He didn't want you to grab his respawn card somewhere and you're just dragging him along? Please, I've been down for so long.
He and I used to be married when he was alive. I've had this cross-validated from other hypnotists and psychic mediums.
How did all these psychic cross-reference everything? Did you go to 5 different psychics? The only way I would believe it is if you went to 5 different psychics, didn't tell them anything. You're like, hey, listen, can you tell me about my past life? You know, just tell me about my past life. Who was I? What was I? A man? Was I a woman? You know, what was I? And what did I do? And if they all said the exact same thing without them knowing each other, or without you giving any prior knowledge, then I'd be like, whoa, that's crazy, that's impressive. But if you went to all of them and were like, yeah, this last one told me I was married to this guy, and then I did this, and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm getting that too. I can see it with my third eye, like Tien from Dragon Ball's, you know, Tri-Beam. I see it, I believe it.
He is acknowledging that I'm here in the physical. I need to live a life here in my present. So that's where the open-mindedness to you.
You're telling me Rupert was from a long time ago, that Rupert came here and he was like, oh, you're such an intellectual person. I don't need anything more because I'm getting everything I need for you spiritually. and mentally. Like my brain's hungry no longer. I don't starve for anything because I have you. That's what this ghost is telling you. My wife is just say, hey, we're kind of dusty. Can you clean us? They don't tell me anything nice. Like I gave them a good home. They love me or anything like that. No, just they're dusty.
I took you on a tour. It was like 11 p.m. at night and we're walking around downtown and I was like, this is where this happened and this is where this happened. You met Rupert that night.
I met Molly.
I'm happy for their relationship. Like I think it's great that two people can find each other who have such cool common interests and like they just can share things. You know, good for them. If they can see ghosts together, even better. I'm happy for them. I want to believe ghosts are real. I want to believe that, you know. Ooh, spooky. I gotta see it. I have to see it, you know? How easy, look at, right now. You guys, there's a ghost in the room with me right now. I'm telling the truth. There's a ghost, he's about like this tall. What year did you come from? He says 1659, okay? What was your name? He doesn't want to tell me. He doesn't want to tell me. Yeah, you know, I need to see it, bro. Ain't no ghost here.
Rupert and I are friends. We've hung out, we've had conversations, we've gone on trips together.
How do you balance your friendship with Rupert without getting jealous?
Before we find out the obvious reasons, you know, I'm just trying to see some ghost. At this point, it seems like two adults where it's like, hey, this is my make-believe friend, Rupert, you know, here's Timothy. You know, kind of know like when a kid hands you like a fake phone and so you take the phone and you're like, oh, mush mush. You know, you just say hello and stuff. That's what it feels like here. Like, she's like, dang, I really like this person, and she's showing me all these people I can't see, so I'm gonna go ahead and say hi and whatnot, because I really like her. I enjoy her as a whole person.
You went to him and you checked with him on things.
I did.
You told him your feelings for me before you told me.
I did. I absolutely did. I was like, please don't hate me.
Who'd you talk to? I mean, I get that you talked to Rupert. Where did you go? Like, how did you know to find Rupert? Did you go back? I'm still convinced that ghosts can't leave, like, they're kind of just stuck in one area. You know, they can't travel far. Unless you take the remains and, you know, then they can go, but I don't know if they can just go wherever, you know, they can wander wherever they want.
I started posting skits online on my experiences with talking to ghosts and they blew up. It's been really cool.
Some of the comments we get are, you're crazy.
Maybe it isn't. Maybe they are entertaining. Maybe they are entertaining skits and they're like, wow, I want to see where this goes. Maybe they're just like, oh my gosh, if I watch her, maybe one day we'll see Rupert. We'll get to see him, like he'll make an apparition will appear.
The things that would make me go, no, would be people trying to pretend to be an internet expert about mental health. I must be, or you must have schizophrenia.
I don't think it's anything that has to do with mental health. We're all a little crazy once in a while, but I think if you truly believe it's there, and then you know what, it must be there for you. Like, I don't know what to say about it. I don't know, you do you, ghost lady. Ghost whisper. I thought I heard a ghost one time. It was just my tummy telling me I was hungry, but I'm the type of person who, like, if I'm in my house and I hear something scary, I will always find the logical reason as to why that sound was made. That's what I do before I freak out. Also, I'm also not, if there's a scary place that I think, oh man, a guy wielding a chainsaw might live there, I'm not gonna go in there, obviously, because I value my safety.
What's worth it to me? The amount of people who come forward and they say, you made me feel sane, thank you.
It was really like a community built on people that says, oh, I thought I was losing it. Thank you for talking about that.
Listen, if a rich person came out one day and was like, listen, I have proof that I've been talking to this ghost, I can show you, and showed me proof, I'd be like, oh my gosh. But it's the same thing as having faith, you know? You just gotta, like, it's one of those things you gotta put your belief into something.
We will be going to a local cemetery, which both of us enjoy visiting.
Asleep in the arms of Jesus. I guess Jesus has a lot of arms.
You're gonna criticize someone's tombstone while you're over here talking to Rupert, who's a redcoat? Okay, judgmental a little bit.
Hello. Hi. Who's in this space right now? No, like a physical, like.
Oh, like you want to move?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're wondering what I forgot what the name of the device is called. Basically, it's it's a frequency scanner. Everyone believes that all ghosts are somewhat contain, I guess, I mean, if you're hunting ghosts, I think it's like they contain some sort of electromagnetic pulse or whatever. Like that device will basically scan the air frequencies around and try to, like, if the ghost is trying to talk, you'll pick up on what it's saying. It picks up a lot of radio stations. And so sometimes I feel like that's what you're hearing, like all those different things are like, you know, it's different radio stations. And so when it stops to say a word, that's usually when it's like, oh my gosh, the ghost is talking. I don't know how much I trust the device. I mean, if I heard the same voice come through the device and say multiple different things, like it doesn't have to be like clear. I don't need it to be like, you know, a whole clear voice, but if it said a few things, I'd be like, oh, okay, maybe.
Okay.
Do you have a direction that we should go?
Feeling that way?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I'm feeling
So-
too. This is an S-Box. It is one of my favorite pieces of equipment that I have. As it scans through radio.
See, same thing, scanning through radios, okay. How do you know I'm not talking to Rupert, What if I was like, I'm talking to a ghost right now who says he knows Rupert, all right? Fought with him in the war.
Where are you sitting right now?
On this chair.
What is his personality like? How would you describe it?
What chair? What chair are you sitting on right now? Be specific, name the brand. Is it from IKEA? Who built it? Give me the brand name of the chair, Rupert, please.
How do you feel about your relationship with me? How do you feel about Catherine? I heard fine. Yeah.
She all right. She cool, I guess. I ain't got no complaints. It's kind of dead over here, you know? What can you do?
I love Rebecca for her talent. I feel very privileged to be in this sphere with her.
And you know, that's perfectly fine. Like I said earlier, it's two people who share a common interest and really have a good connection, and you know, and they can indulge in something. And like I said, I'm not trying to say what they're seeing is fake or you know, Rupert may as well be a very real person. He may as well be. Everyone's allowed their skepticism, you know? Just because I hear the funny words on the radio and doesn't mean that that's 100%, you know? Like I said, I want ghosts to be, I would love to see a ghost, all right? Not by myself. Maybe if I was in a room with like 500 other people, I'd be like, dang, that was crazy, you guys. You guys saw that? Insane. But yeah, I'd like to see a ghost.
We often say that the future is malleable, and because of that, the future is what we make it. And I think what we're making here is unique and curious and beautiful.
Optimus Prime said something like that. I can't remember. Something about the future is what you make it. So what do we think? Two lovebirds who share their common love with a ghost, or just two crazy people? I don't know. Anyways, you guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button, to subscribe, and turn on the little bell for notifications so you know when I go live or I post a new video. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.